In this video, I'm responding to comments that you left on my last video. If you missed it, I'll put it here in the cards about signs of a one-sided friendship. Thank you so much for subscribing, commenting, replying to what I said. I missed you guys. I'm back. Let's get into it. So this first comment, I'm going to put it here on the screen, is about when you see how your friend acts with their other friends. I've definitely been there before, where you have a friend that you try to hang out with, you try to be intentional about spending time with them, but they are always busy, they always flake, they always forget to put it in their calendar. But you see how they are with their other friends. They're going out, they're going on trips. In that situation, I would say on one side, comparison is the thief of joy. You don't want to compare your friendship with the person with their friendship with other people. But at the same time, you want to make sure that the effort that you're putting in is being met and that it's reciprocated. It's one-sided if you keep trying to hang out with them, talk to them, spend time with them, build a relationship, and they're not meeting you where you're at. In that case, I would say create space, fall back a little bit, have a conversation with them if you haven't already. Make sure at the end of the day that you're feeling reciprocated in the relationship. This comment here is about somebody who doesn't feel the need to have friends, which quite honestly is a blessing. Some people have family that is all they need. They feel fulfilled in their family life, and that's so rare, and it's a great privilege to have that all of your social interactions are in-house. Do you mean just your immediate family, or is it extended? Because it doesn't make anybody right or wrong. It's just different. And if you feel fulfilled by the people in your family, that's amazing. That is possible if all your family members are healthy relationships. Sometimes people in your family are not healthy people, so that's not possible. This comment is talking about how life happens, and if someone reschedules, that you shouldn't take it personally. You disagree. I'm saying that it's one-sided if it's a regular, consistent occurrence. Of course, things are going on, people have unexpected events that trip up your schedule. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that friend that they cancel so much that you're expecting to get a text the day of that they can't make it. This happens for one of two reasons. One, the person lacks the organization in their life and in their scheduling. They don't plan accordingly, and this could flood over not only in their personal life, but also in their business or their career. And maybe they always are late to work, or they miss meetings and they double book themselves. It could be something that's prevalent in every area of their life. Or the person just might lack the self-awareness to know that they genuinely don't want to hang out with you, and instead of coming to that conclusion, they just keep making plans and breaking them. So yes, we agree. Okay, this one was a little lengthy, but let's get into it. I'm putting it here on the screen because you did a lot for this friend. I have a couple points to make about this. One, your friend is not your child. You are not responsible for them. And that is why you find yourself in the hero role, because you're doing way too much. And if you do want to help them, if you're talking about big commitments and big ways of helping, like loaning money, or in your case, living together, you might want to get a contract signed, because people get funny when it comes to money, and you don't want to be stuck in a situation where your back is against a wall and you have no choice. And that might sound dramatic, but that's just the best way to protect yourself. Now, the $200 for the concert ticket, one, that is selfish, and two, that's a question that you ask your parents. Like, again, this is not your child, and this is my rule when it comes to money, me personally. If it's so much money that I'm gonna want it back, I don't loan it. I just am not in the school of hunting down people for money or worrying about when I'm gonna get my money back. I don't want to play those crackhead games. I'd rather just give you the money and not worry about it. And if it's more than I can give without wanting back, then I just don't give it. But also, I can't remember the last time someone asked me for money, because no one in my circle is in that situation. So you do want to be selective with who you surround yourself with. I'm not saying don't hang out with people, only rich people, no, but you want people who are stable and who aren't going to use you as a crutch. My advice to you would be to get really familiar with the feelings that come up when you deal with this person and they ask you for these things, because the more familiar you get with the feeling, the better you can avoid putting yourself in this situation or stopping before it goes too far. For example, I'm allergic to shrimp. Not all shellfish, just shrimp. And whenever I eat it, I feel my bottom lip itch. So that's my sign, oh, I've eaten something that I'm not supposed to eat. Let me stop. So you need to know how you feel when this person asks you for all this help and all this extra support that's really weighing down on you and becoming a burden, so that when you start feeling this way, you start to pull back and set boundaries. I also suggest that you come up with phrases that, and even practice them in the mirror if you haven't said no to them before, that you can recite to them when they do come to you, because you know they're going to come back. So you can start saying, sorry, I can't, or I can't help you with that. I'm sorry that you're going through that, and see how they react to that. Because a lot of people who take and always need something, a lot of them tend to go missing when you don't supply them with what they need. I suggest set your boundaries, be verbal, and again, become familiar with the feeling. So when it starts coming up, not only can you set the boundary with this person, but if it ever comes up again with another person, you're like, I've been here before. I felt this feeling. I don't want to keep it going. I'm adding this because I just read your comment over again, and I want to tell you, worry about yourself. Don't worry about other friends and what they're doing or what they're asking you for until you are safe and healthy. Take care of your health and listen to your doctors. You said you were struggling with getting running water. You cannot be a friend to other people until you're a friend to yourself, and that you prioritize your well-being and focus on making your situation better. I really hope that things have improved since it's been a while since I posted that video and you left that comment. Thank you for sharing. This comment about living with a flatmate situation, I actually had this exact scenario my freshman year of college. I would always clean and she would never clean. So for you, I have two options. One, you can create a weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly meeting with your flatmate, my bad. So you guys can discuss not only cleaning, but just how the experience of living together is going. Almost like a review, like, hey, it's been good, it's been bad, just to check in. And then that's a perfect opportunity to say, hey, when it comes to cleaning, and you slip in. Or you can just make a schedule and say, hey, can we make a schedule so we can alternate the cleaning responsibilities so we can stay on top of it and it can be equally dispersed. The key here is to have a conversation about it. You want to say, you never clean, or you need to clean this day. You want to include yourself in the responsibility because it is a joint effort. You are living together. Come with a solution and not a complaint. It's more about establishing a routine where you guys talk and or you guys clean on different days and weekly schedules. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. I know this was a long time coming. Thank you guys for your patience, and for everybody who subscribed between the time I posted last and now. 400 subscribers is a lot. I'm happy to have you guys here. Please comment below if this helped you or if this was your comment that you left. Next week, I'll be talking about how to have the conversations with your one-sided friend, because I've also been there and I want to share that with you. And if you're interested in seeing that, subscribe. And until the next video, I hope you act accordingly. Bye.